This is something I've been asked frequently and have been wanting to make a video about for a while now, but just kept putting it off, so I'm just gonna rip off the band-aid and do it. Why don't I main Fox in Ultimate? Though he's a really strong character still, I just don't enjoy how he plays in this game compared to Smash 4. He has a lot of the same strengths and weaknesses, but some of the changes he has are so different yet similar that it throws me off when I'm playing him. There's a lot of moments where I see myself doing something that would work in 4 that just doesn't in Ultimate. I'll talk about some of the changes I like and the ones I don't. One of the changes I really like is his Nair. It's so much better than it was in the previous game, and it's pretty much his go-to aerial in a lot of situations. In the previous games, going for Nair at 0% was punishable on hit, so you had to make sure to tack on a little bit of damage before you went for it. Now you're able to get a guaranteed follow-up at pretty much any percent. His down tilt feels so much better in Ultimate. There wasn't much of a reason to go for it in Smash 4 in a lot of scenarios because of how similar it was to up tilt and forward tilt, yet inferior to those two in most situations. But now it feels like its own move and can combo in ways the other tilts can't. The ability to extend and shorten your side B I thought was really cool and very reminiscent of Brawl and Melee. His up B having a higher base knockback I thought was a good buff since it makes edgeguarding his linear recovery a bit more risky. At higher percents, if you're not on point with your edgeguard, you can get untechable stage spiked and lose the stock. His reflector being faster is great and it makes it more useful offensively, especially off stage. Okay, now for the bad. One of my biggest issues with Ultimate Fox is the change to his jab. Fox's jab 2 was one of his best combo starters and kill setups. His new jab is by no means bad, but considering what he had before, I feel like it was a huge nerf to his combos and follow-ups. His edge trapping is nerfed compared to 4, with up tilt not being able to hit below the edge. While I do personally agree with up tilt not hitting below the edge because that, in my opinion, was one of, if not the best edge trapping moves in 4, it was kind of ridiculous. But it feels like he doesn't have any good poking moves to hit the opponent off of the edge. Yes, you can use down tilt, but it doesn't consistently hit every character, and down smash is too big of a commitment to consistently use at lower percents. His downer is probably his most nerfed move that he has. The hitbox is smaller than it was in 4, which I can totally understand because the hitbox used to be huge, but now it's much easier to fall out of the multiple hits, making combos that should be guaranteed not work. The only consistent workaround for this is to make sure you only hit with the very last hit of the move, which isn't always the best thing to go for. While I feel like at lower level Fox's recovery has been buffed, at a higher level it was nerfed in my opinion. His side B is slower than it was in 4, meaning it's easier to react to. You also can't side B through people if they shield, which I think was a good change, but still not one that is favorable for the character. I said before his up B having a higher base knockback is good, but when facing better players, you're usually not going to be able to use that to your advantage. Again, I don't think Fox is a bad character, and it's incredibly rare, but I still use him in tournament. For the first half of the year, I was being super stubborn trying to main him when I simply didn't enjoy him, and I knew other characters fit me better. Who knows, maybe I'll end up maining him again in the future, but I just can't see myself doing it now. For the time being, I main Eyepatch Fox. A quick summary as to why I chose to main him is that I feel like he has traits I really enjoy, such as a strong variety of kill options, great edge trapping, and a solid poking range. If you guys are interested, I might make a video going into more detail as to why I decided to main Wolf. Welp, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed my rant, give me a like, and if by some chance you really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Also, Happy New Year!